Thank you for the raid. Shrimp, welcome to the stream. I am literally just starting and I need to find my desktop audio because for some reason it's not showing up. Hold on. Right, let's there we go, that's better. Hopefully you can all hear me okay. Yeah, we did we did the warped one last time we streamed, which was a couple of weeks ago, and today we are going to be doing the crimson side. We was going to do like swap them out, but then just decided it was better to do a different like two separate farms all using the same duper. Right, I'll just go to sleep and then I'm going to join Ozza in voice. Ozza is helping me today. Aha. Hello?
Hello. Oh, hello. Hello, we're back.
Hello.
My name is Scott. Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me okay?
I can, yeah.
Well, that's all right. I thought you might have been able to when you said hi witherbag, you know, that was the biggest clue, maybe. But I just like to check. Right. I may have overdone it a little bit on the target blocks. I tried counting and then I forgot that we'd already got 31 in a shulker, so we've probably got more than enough target blocks for this, and I didn't take into consideration the ones that are already up there, so that's all fun. I have tried removing all of the nether wart and the stumps that were still there from last time, and then I realised I'd missed one, so I'll get that later if I can. It's just singular red nether wart.
Oh, yeah.
Just right. So those pistons are like 9 across. Ah, yeah, nice. Although I realised chucking them all in for the sorter wasn't the best idea when they go into like the one hopper. I was like, why is it all bunched up? And I was like, oh yeah, because I threw in more than it could pick up. Right, then. Just trying to think, because this will be better stay in the middle because of the obsidian block, but we may have to maneuver the path a little bit.
You're thinking of keeping it 90 degrees from that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it should be all right. I did a little test in the creative world, and it doesn't seem to have. It basically will knock them both off, so we should hopefully be all right. Or is it better if we put it the other side of, or opposite the nether? Forget what it's called. Crimson.
Going in makes a difference. And also hello to Deviant Doll. Thank you for popping in.
I'm doing good, thanks, Shrimp. Yeah, so is it good to do it opposite that one?
Yeah, I don't think it makes much of a difference, really. If we do it opposite, obviously, I think we're going to kind of overhanging outside might be overhanging outside of the industrial district, technically.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. Well, I don't think it would be too much work.
Although, I mean, the mushroom farm is also doing that in that sense.
Oh yeah, that is very true. See, I don't have my render distance up very high, so let's see. I've got it set to 18. Right, watch everything completely lag out now. Oh, even that, really?
I can. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I still can't see the floor, and I've just set mine to like 30 something. I think, is it 33 chunks?
Wow.
If you
I don't know. Well, I use sodium, and I think they changed the way the fog works.
Ah, maybe I should use that. But yeah, there's like 33 chunks. This is getting precarious now. We've gone up to 50 odd chunks. No,
yeah.
Like,
I think if you're using Optifine or are you using default?
I'm using Optifine.
Yeah, I think it keeps the same. Because they did the vanilla and Optifine, they do a sphere around you for the fog.
Ah, yeah.
Whereas sodium, for some reason, went with a cylinder, so I can see everything down to the ground, basically.
Ah, I see. So. Thank you for the follow.
Who's that?
I have a follow by Mr. Kermit the Frog.
Wow.
Welcome to the stream.
The Kermit the Frog? There on the stair.
Maybe.
The famous follower.
Oh, I feel like I'm a celebrity. Right. So.
I mean, well, right, I'm going to have to drop down. We want it to be the same level as that to have the thing underneath, don't we?
Yeah. So.
But this should be the same height, should it?
Yeah, this will. Yeah, it looks like this is the same height. Thank you for the follow, Spotswood.
Spotswood, hey, Spotty.
Yeah, so we definitely need to go like down, obviously, for all that like redstone.
Yeah, it should fit. Oh, yeah,
just
what you call rockets. We'll get there in the end.
Oh yeah.
So the floor here is at Y 274.5. It's below the gubbins.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna grab some cabbage.
Yeah, I've just got some, although I've just made a couple of stacks, but I don't think I need a couple of stacks.
Ooh, that was a good landing.
Yeah.
It's almost like I planned it.
Alright, so is that?
I think it's it's half up.
It's one up, yeah. Half up, yeah. Just put that there and then bye bye cobblestone.
Like this. Bomb.
Oops.
It's easy to get back up.
Yeah. It's quite handy having that piece of scaffold in there.
That's why I left the hole in it.
It's pronounced Lyfcraft. Just spelt it with a Y instead of a I and without the yeah.
Like sci-fi channel.
Yeah. Right. So
should be enough, right?
yeah, it should be. We'll
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 in there. So, whoop. Now to give us a platform. Okay. There's a lot of things in there.
Yeah, there is. Oops, I didn't mean to set off my firework rocket.
So this one we decided to make out of time.
Deep.
Oops. Hello.
Whoops.
One of these have deep slate tiles in.
I think there is some with deep slate in there.
Looking good. Got some slabs. 21 deep slate bricks. 26 deep slate brick slabs.
Oh, right. I think I might know where there's a shortcut. I'm going to go down the safe way though, because well, I say this is safe. I have face planted a couple of the platforms on my way down the elevator before, like, because I've not been quite in the middle. Yeah, I think there'll be I'm sure there'll be a shulker around here somewhere. Right. Yeah. There's a shulker full of cobbled deep slate, so I'll take that back up. Woo. Right, hopefully I've gone in the right one. I forget, and then I go in the one that takes you to 2. Is it 210? I think it is. And then I get there and I'm like, nope, this is the wrong one. The one. Right, I now have a shulker of cobbled deep slate. I shall put it somewhere. Right, there we go. Is it oh, it's deep slate brick in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Let me have a look. Deep slate bricks, yes.
Yeah. It's
So that's the middle line. Is there water? Is there water in there behind that or something?
there is.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we decided to do it to wash the
Roots and everything away, so that then it could grow up some more mushrooms. Well, fungi.
It's chugging away. It's trying to do something. But it's not got any.
I think it's like we I know when we last did it before we logged off, we did turn it all off, so I don't know if it's still.
Well, there's a permanently running two observer clocks,
Oh yeah.
which is trying to bone meal whatever's there, but nothing else is moving, so it'll just continually try and not waste anything.
Which is pretty handy.
It's fine, yeah. So we're copying this. So we want the red nether. I forget what it's called.
Red nylium.
Nylium, yeah. One behind, and this is the one in the right. This is in the right place. So it'll push out towards this guy. And then we need. And the water is in front of it.
Yeah.
Surrounded by 3. Whoop, that was the wrong way to go.
Yeah. At least there's like somewhere to land underneath.
Yeah. So we can get rid of a lot of the stuff around here, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck.
Probably.
I'm very sorry, Charis and Impish and anybody else that placed these signs.
Signs, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna have to go. As well as thinking that.
Right. These trapdoors, I think, can go. So we did it different on there because obviously we've just left a gap in the pistons of where like a chest and hoppers and stuff were placed. Oh, I didn't see that one there. It was like proper blending in.
I don't want to keep both of those because the one behind it will replenish it when it if it gets lost. So, I've got the stairs. At least 5 of them. So we have a block in the middle there.
Oops.
And then we go like this. Good check. Underneath is another stair. It's fine. So. And so don't look again.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
It was
the water is definitely next to it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure. Hold on. I'm sure. Oh, hold on. I think the water is. Oh, actually, where is the water? Because I can see the hopper. So the water is.
Yeah, the water flushes onto the hopper behind it, but the block has to be removed, I think.
Yeah, because there's I'm assuming it'll be a sticky piston that's pointing up. So obviously that's holding the water, and then when that retracts, the water flows and.
So, no, look at the hopper again. The hopper underneath is pointing. Okay, points back. Does it? Oh, we sometimes pull it down, don't we? That's what we do.
Yeah.
All coming back to me now. That's where the hopper's going. Hopper basically. Oh, there's a hopper underneath it, so it doesn't really matter which way it's going. That's the hopper. That's the varying one, so like that. And on the other side, what is that? That's where the dispenser goes. Do you have a dispenser?
Nope, but I think I know where I can get one from. I will...
Charis is redstone
or it'll be in...
Yeah, I've got a few.
Oh yeah, there's some in... Charis's as well. Now I'm just having a look for the shulker with all the trap doors in them, but I'll stick them in there. The signs away and
there's 2 dispensers, huh? No? Yes, the 2 dispensers.
Right.
And then there's a... should we make this out of redwood rather than green?
Yeah, I think redwood.
Redwood.
Redwood. Yeah, I think that would be more farm appropriate, as in, you know.
We have green and red.
Well, thank you for the raid and thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. And
who raided? Tell me more.
Shrimp raided just before I started. So which is why I took a bit longer going in voice, because I was thanking him for the raid. So I was like, oh, this is nice. I've not started and I'd got a raid straight away. I was like, it's not bad going. But yeah, thank you for popping in and enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever you're doing. I've picked up that, yeah. Oh. No, I was just going to say I don't think the observer was.
Yeah, that way then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top one doesn't need to be there either. So that would fire that if it was full of whatchamacallits, bone meal. Then you need to sort of rebuild that bit that's over and underneath all of this.
Yeah.
So there's a brick block underneath the bottom. Yeah.
Ooh. I'll just go for a quick kit. Yeah. Don't want to risk Phantoms ending up in that blooming minecart on the duper.
Zaphod had a go at this one, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's more. It's like a circle of repeaters. It's a half slab and a repeater on top.
Do you need any repeaters?
I think we're going to need some repeaters, yeah.
Right. I've got I've got 29. There was 29 already made. Ooh. Oh, and I didn't think to get a couple of hoppers because there's that hopper.
I've got some hoppers.
Oh, that's...
Right, that goes like that, I think. Yep, it goes into a sticky piston.
Which... I have.
Oh, good. What? Okay, I pressed the wrong key. How do I get by looking at myself? Exit. I pressed third person and I was using the mini Tweakaroo free cam.
Oh, whoops. I can't say I've done that yet, so I guess that was fun trying to get back into like your own. It's like, oh, what do I press?
Right. The other, oh yeah, can you get the piston?
A piston?
Piston, yes. There we go. Now we wanna... It's a bit tricky. See if we will get it close enough. I think we can. That should go there, should it? Goodbye.
Oh.
Jump up. We do that. That's sensible. There we go. Perfect.
Awesome. So that's the piston.
Yeah, that would, when powered, would catch the block and pull it down.
Yeah.
Oop. 1 second. Can you start my music player?
Oops.
I've got a new pair of headphones and they've got a play button on the side. And whenever you try and adjust them, it goes off.
Ah. Well, my last pair of headphones I had, they had like a volume on one side, and and the microphone also had like a volume on them, and you could always guarantee when I wanted to turn my headphones down, I'd turn my microphone down, or vice versa, because I'd always forget what side was on. But these ones are a bit better because I can mute, and I know I can tell the difference between the two, because one's a bit harder to push than the other one, so I know which one's a volume.
Try and tidy my terrible nightmare of a
inventory
up, yeah. Do some redstone. Don't need any coal at this point in time. Maybe not a chest, maybe we might need one later actually. Stack those, yes, that's good. So, some repeaters, some comparators, I guess, redstone, torches, and pistons, sticky pistons. Anything else I need from here? Probably not.
Yeah, that's a lot of repeaters over on that one, but yeah. At least it works, because if I remember rightly, it was having trouble with the mushrooms not being able to grow because they weren't quite on the block long enough. Or
so we need
Whoops.
And that's coming out and then going back around. I need to have a closer look. You can. Okay, so then yeah, that's being powered by the hopper clock, which isn't running at the moment, so it's permanently powered.
Yeah.
There's a three loop going around the side into the other side of the piston. Interesting.
I did pick up 2 sticky pistons and a redstone block. Somebody's outside mowing the grass.
Well, if we're really lucky, you might also get my neighbour's washing machine going, which has a very bumpy ride.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like an aggressive washing machine if we can hear it. I recently discovered we've got an 8 kilogram one, and I recently discovered it was jumping about when it was doing a wash load, and it's like, why? Anyway, we even resorted to paying £25 for somebody to tell us, oh, you're not quite filling your washer up enough, and it was like, really? You know, because obviously washers at one point, you could fill them and everything, and it'd be fine, but if you haven't quite got that weight in it, it's like, oh yeah, well just jump around the kitchen, and I'm like, but
whereabouts are you?
I'm above you. I'm gonna
if you want to come down, there's something to see.
Oh, there's something to see.
See this here on this sign.
Oh, surprise sign.
Oh.
It's definitely a surprise sign, because I didn't know that one was there. There's a stair. Take it off just in case it was going to be in the way of the redstone. I discovered recently that if you've got carpets in front of chests, and if you do carpet and you've got signs on your chest that you can't put carpet on that block, because the sign obviously takes up some of that block, and I learnt that just recently. I was like, oh.
That needs to come out.
Right. Oh. Right. Take that.
Now we may have to move this tower then.
The scaffolding tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where the ether hop clock is going to go.
Ah, yeah. That's fine. We can always put it somewhere else once we know.
Get a light source of sorts. No one knows what it.
Right, so that will be the middle. We have gone all the way across with the pistons on the bottom layer, which isn't a problem. I'll might have to move the other bit of scaffolding that goes up to we're trying to figure out the switch for the duper.
Okay, which was broke glass? Was that you?
Yeah, that was just me. So you're the middle.
Sticky,
so it's
sticky.
so the middle, which will be the 5th one. 1, 2. Yeah, we might have to move the this path, otherwise when the farm's on you might get crushed by this. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then 5 out the other way.
Using the farm might just be a bit of fun being crushed.
Oh yeah.
Knocked into the pool. Oh, I've fallen off.
Oops. Right, and
Ouch. My ankle. How near in this actually just interesting. There's 3 and a warp trapdoor. I don't know whether that's intentional.
I'm not sure.
The warp trapdoor could have just fallen.
Just have a little sleep again. Right. I need to empty some things out of my inventory. Oh. And the glass shulker is full, so I can always sort this out.
Nobody has levers in their redstone boxes.
Well, I can make some. I've got sticks.
Okay, just need one. Yeah, I've got one going up to me.
I've got one.
Okay, too late. I've made it.
Okay, well, I've got one for later if, you know, I just saw it there. I was like, oh, what's this?
Well, that's your life now.
Yeah, this is my life now.
Oh, this is to the piston. Can you shift and get out?
No.
Okay, let's try that.
Oh. Maybe I may move the scaffolding, and that's the only problem. Like, scaffolding is quite good, but it is also like a pain because you can't sneak on it, so it makes it more awkward. Right, let's. Oh, I need a lamp.
Right. Is the whole thing down here?
Right. Let's see.
Whoa.
Now is
That's
this...
just a feed into there, is it? There's 2 out of there that go into there.
Let's see.
It's in chest, so we need another chest.
Probably should have got 2. Yeah, scaffolding is useful until you need to sneak, and then it just becomes it then just sort of becomes kind of annoying because you're like trying to get off it and it's like right, I don't see. Let's try it here. This will be in the way. Right, so 1, 2. You are 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, you are the middle, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Yeah. Whee! Ah. That'll teach me to be no, don't want you there. Right, let me go to the bottom and build you up that way. And I went too far.
Oh no, you went too far.
There we go. Yes. Because it's died across, I knew obviously that I just counted the middle as the 5th block, so how high does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 9. It's quite easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right then, let's add some more scaffolding.
We need another chest.
7, 8, 9. Right.
Let's check again. Over and okay. It's a bar there.
And let's see. So I'm a bit high, so I need to go 1 down. And maybe I need to go back a bit, because otherwise I'm just gonna have all the pistons facing the wrong, or in different directions. Right then. Facing the right way, just in the wrong place. Yes. Woo. Right, so put that back, go around the other side and start my little and what am I doing? I took a bottom half slab out to put scaffold in, and then realised that I didn't really need to take the slab out to place the scaffold in. I just needed to add one on top of it. Ooh. Ah. Right.
On top of
right.
stairs.
Let's get some more. Have a slab and I'll see if we've got some more scaffolding somewhere.
Oh, I have noises, and then I took my OBS up. Oh, I didn't see the redemption because, as I said, I didn't have my OBS up. But if you insist, you can go where you go from. That didn't even work. I fell in one of your nice new walkways.
Oh, my nice new. Oh yeah. I was like a bit confused then, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. It's a good. It wasn't that long ago I did them, but.
You're welcome, Scott. He's only popped up.
Then
And
let's put you there. See if, yeah, this one, yeah, this might, that's a bit too high. D.
Better alerts so when people redeem things, that's the problem. So yeah, that's
that didn't go up, did it? That, no. Oh, of course. Right, hopefully that's gone right there. Aha, yay. I placed a couple of bits of scaffolding and I'm like, I don't see him any higher, and it apparently had gone sideways instead of up. Right. That's that bit done. So all the pistons are in there.
Yeah, we may need to adjust our target blocks, I think.
Yeah, quite possibly. I did it so obviously the Nylium stuff was still in the middle, because obviously that's where the trees are going to grow up. So obviously I've just added I was just checking that my counting skills were alright. I was like, I'm sure there were 9. It's like, yeah, there is. That's good.
Definitely don't want a piston there. Just push off a repeater. Let's put a light. I don't have my hoe with me. Yeah, perils of new headphones, they fall out of your ears sometimes.
Alright, let's...
Back in.
Whee!
And... oh, I should have had more.
Let's see. Oh, there is some more scaffolding. So let's see. Let's see if I can get this right first time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. 9. Do you have any target blocks I could borrow? Any that like?
I do. You need 4 more.
At least 4 more, yeah. A minimum of 4.
Right, I'll just go back down here and then just add a couple more bits of scaffolding. But I think this is going to be alright to keep here, so... yeah.
Good work. Bye. We need another row of tiny blocks there.
Right, can I jump? Woohoo! I can.
Yeah, we need 2 high jumps. Is that right? Or is that to be 1 down? Yeah,
Oh.
it's every other.
Oh, whoops. Oh. I'll go get that in a minute. Yeah, I'll go get that one in a minute. There we go.
Not redstone. Whee.
Right, there we go. Ah. Do you know, I like jump boost, but then sometimes I will be sensible and maybe I'll put some bit more scaffolding down now. Can I make that jump? Of course I can. No. This is slightly easier. Ta-da! Right. Woo. Yeah, that wasn't very graceful, but I didn't die, so that was a small bonus.
Yes, that's what I look like. Yes, we do. And then
Hey Cosmo, welcome to the stream. We're doing the crimson part of that farm.
Yeah, we're very close to done.
Yeah. But the thing, the first time we did it, it was figuring like everything out. So even though we did it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, no, it won't work because I don't have any nothing in there. Oop, goodbye.
Oh.
You need something in here to be red. So, put that in. That's not a good idea. Hey Cosmo, welcome in. Little things. The bone meal, I guess. Then.
Yeah.
Things are good. Cosmo. And there was a. Yeah, there we go. Has
the water been added where the...
No, that's a good point. Water should go there. Put some in.
Oh.
Don't do the bottom one.
Right. I don't think I broke anything. I hope I didn't.
If you put a half slab in there, let me waterlog that.
Really?
Did you decide? Yeah, you got it there.
There we go. I got it that time. The first time I did it, it was just like, oh, I'll just go over the side, and I hope I didn't break anything. I don't think it.
A whole load of bone meal there.
Oh, hold on. A repeater is floating. But I think
you broke the repeaters.
All of them.
Oh no, 2 of them.
Sorry. Water and redstone do not mix very well. Right. That's the.
2 repeaters.
Oh, have I picked them both up? Must have done.
Cosmo has done all the testing for the 103 map, and all is good. Isn't it? You're playing it in September. So
Really?
That's like months away.
That's gone behind you on it.
Yeah.
Yep. I need to.
One needs to go pointing into that.
Right. So
one here pointing
into like that.
There, yeah. And then next to it, right in front of where you're standing, you want one going the other way.
So facing towards the redstone block.
No. Facing towards me.
Oh,
Behind you. I'm behind you.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Right.
Let's check my ones. Oop, I'm stuck. Never mind. I think we're fine. Right. So, now if I put something and a bit of wood there, we should get some piston action. That's about right.
Uh-huh.
If I go down here. Right?
Yeah. Although it's not using any bone meal.
No, there's no bone meal in there at the moment.
Ah.
Fine. I'm just testing the actual sort of function of the.
Ah, yeah. Good
We
plan.
have to put bone meal in.
Oh, yeah. I was looking in the top one, and it's like, oh yeah, that's.
If I put bone meal in there, it might start working.
Ah, yeah. Yep. It just pushed me down the scaffolding, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Excellent.
All switched off for the moment.
Oh, nice. I can't believe how quickly we.
Maybe it's an hour.
Yeah.
Ah!
So we've got like random bits of scaffolding everywhere. Although this one is kind of in a good place, but it, like, you can't really stand on it when the trees are growing because they push you into the scaffolding, but you don't actually go down, and you just feel like you're stuck in it, and it's like,
Yes, best to finish early rather than late for fixing things.
Yeah.
Says Cosmo. Right. And another small snack.
Well, yeah, you know, this has taken us like a whole hour. You know, you must be starving. You know.
Right, did anything go in there? Yes. Lots of things went in there. I'm going to throw more in.
Tempted to keep the scaffolding up to that path and maybe get rid of this one and then just do some kind of staircase or something that goes down to the bottom. So obviously people that don't have wings, or people that are yeah, or people who like me tend to go splat if I try getting anywhere with wings. Well, still got a few target blocks left over from that. Let's see. Which one is that, Cosmo? I don't know if I've seen it or not. I think I saw the one that it titled like farms or something like that. Right then. Actually, we'll get some stairs. Oh, that's good. You can jump from to the scaffolding. That's get some actual stairs. I don't think I need all those, but I can always come back. Watch, I'll try to do it this time. Oh no, and I did it. Oh, yeah. Bye stair. Right, do that. And then
walk through the middle of this machine.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Might be better off going the other way, because I feel that we'll end up just banging our heads. Right, let's go and collect all the stairs and everything that I've just But that might be a bit of a long way to jump. Woo! Oh no! Quite liking my parkour skills with the jump boost.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong one.
I've got a whole parkour course planned out for Lyfcraft.
Oh.
It's called Parkour Up. Should go higher and higher and higher.
Wow.
All the way to build height. That's going to take me a lot of stuff to build it.
Is it using the mountain peaks, or is it?
No. It starts at 100, level 128 and goes all to build height.
Wow.
I went over the top, I think. Slightly. I think it's pretty much impossible to do in one go. So.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
Right. This is definitely working. Switch it off. Awesome.
Ah, of course you wanted to not place correctly. And again. Yeah. I was going to do it. It'd be nice if I could place them. I'll be going back down in a minute to catch the ones that I've just dropped.
I mean, technically we need to have a way to get over to that chest as well, so that people can actually refill it when needed.
That is a good point.
I think you can shuffle under here to get to the one that's on the other side. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in there. That one's a bit of a... Even with the jump, can you reach it? Yes, just no. Yeah, you just about reach it from here.
I'll do this way, and then I'll be able to. Just might have to add something to put some light in.
I think to avoid any phantoms that we might be getting. Since you've done the last 4.
Oh yeah. I'll stick a torch on the top slabs for now, and so that then we're not gonna get any surprise creepers, you know, up here, and then we can always make these paths maybe match the ones down there, or I could do something a bit different, but obviously
you could have half slabs on top of those. It wouldn't be impossible to get up.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. There we go. I didn't realise that a beacon light beam can go through half slabs.
Yeah, it's a really useful feature, and I hope they never remove it.
Yeah.
Because I'm always terrified when I put beacons in that things are going to fall in from the hole you used to have.
Yeah. Well, it was just that, like, I deliberately left a hole, and then there was, we was working on something, and I saw the beacon lights go through, and I thought, hold on a minute, I didn't know they went through slabs, so I was like, I can add those slabs around the beacon, and it shouldn't affect it. I can't remember where it was there.
Oh, down there we're using it. That's why I put them earlier.
Ah, yeah.
I've done it before. I did it in Lyfcraft 2. I used them.
But it's handy to know, because, like you say, especially if you've got like a hole or something.
When the first time I built a beacon, I was so worried about things falling in the hole that I sort of built. I would build walls around it so that nothing could get to the hole.
Yeah. It's what people would used to do with the AFK fish farms when they were in, because obviously, you know, so that then nothing
fell in the hole.
You come back to your computer and it's like, where's all my stuff? Why did I die? And, you know, oh yeah, I forgot to put a wall or iron bars or something around the hole to stop things from getting in. When I was on my dad's server, that had happened to me. I had died, so we think an Enderman had gone in there, and you know, and I may have been looking in the wrong place and accidentally stared at him while I was away from a computer, and you know, then it was like, all right, we need to.
Yeah, when I first played, an Enderman were in, and it was like, all of everything I built was two blocks high, so nothing Enderman could get at me.
Yeah, that's the thing, because if you're not at your computer, I mean, you can accidentally look at them when you are, so it's like, if you're not at your computer, you don't think about them, and then it's like,
they just wander into your eye line, and they get angry, and it's their fault. I don't know what they're getting angry about.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, they're zipping all over the place. It's like, you know, how do they expect us to avoid them? And it's like, you know, I think it's just their little way. It's like, you know, it's like they're saying, I dare you to look at me.
So, what should we do next? Should we try and work on a switch for the...
for the duper. Me and Amradorn did try, and I've tried, like... I've tried looking at...
Best switch I know, you need a hopper and 3 droppers.
A hopper and 3 droppers?
To make a tea flip-flop.
Right. I will go have a look, see...
Oh, and comparator, of course.
Yeah, I think I have a comparator in my inventory. There we go. Because then obviously when the tree farms are on, especially if you wanted to do sort of something else in the area, I don't think it will be a big problem, like everything working still. It's just a case of remembering to turn it off. I mean, the dupers are difficult anyway, but so 3 droppers and a hopper. Aha! I have 3 droppers and a hopper. Do I need anything else?
Well, I just want to test something first. Remember how this works.
Comparators and repeaters.
So, if I remember correct, let's try this.
Yeah, and I still spam torches, even though, you know, light level doesn't have to be 7 and above now.
I should probably use an axe on this.
It might save a little bit of time.
But if you, I remember this, if you power that, if you power a dropper that's attached to another dropper, and there's something in the dropper you're powering, try.
So, put something in the front.
There's something already. No, in the back one. As long as there's something in the back one.
Oh yeah.
There's already a buffer in there. If you power it.
So. Oh yeah.
It powers both of them.
Ah, that's
So what you can do is, if you have like a dropper, and then dropper and temporary block.
Ah, so it goes through it.
Bring it. Yeah.
Ah, so it basically
if you put something in the bottom one with the switch on and then you power it, it comes up into it goes into the one above it, because it goes into the here, straight into the hopper, and then the hopper puts it back into the top one.
Ah.
So you can take a signal from the top one, comparator, and then you know that it's been switched on. And then what you need to do is then you need to power the top one. And it will end up in this one over here.
Ah, yeah.
If you power the bottom one, I think it should end up, yeah, it ends up back in the top. So you can work out whether it's on or off from where you can take the signal.
Ah, yeah.
Now there may be a way to do it where you, I think, can you power the bottom? Yeah. Powering the bottom one, move it back from the top, I forget. Let's try that. Yeah, it does. But technically, you only need to power this bottom one once, and it will switch it on, because it'll go into the top here. And you power the bottom one again, and it'll drop it back in, and that'll switch it off if you're taking a signal from here.
Ah. That sounds like a... That does sound like a good little thing, because, like, obviously the other one I tried doing, like the scaffolding with the observer thing, and then you put redstone near where the hopper clock was, and it just basically ignored the timings in the hopper clock, so it was just like pushing backwards and forwards like it had one item in it, and it was just like, that's not quite what I was after.
Yeah, you need to have a signal that goes up, you need to put it into one of these, and then you take a signal out. And you can use that to turn the hopper clock on or off. Because the signal will either be on or off rather than just briefly on.
Ah, yeah. Well, I think we should try it.
Okay.
Right. So, we're just finding the bit of scaffolding to go up to where I need to be. Yeah, of course I need to be on the next.
The sun go down.
Oh yeah, it's up this way.
There we go. Oh, posture check from Scott. I shall check. Yes, I do definitely have a posture.
Oh. Express.
So yeah, let's think. Best way to do this. If you put it here, so you'd have dropper going up, going down, and Fortunately, I fell off the bit where there was something underneath my feet.
Yeah, I was determined I wasn't... I mean, I know it's water, but, you know, it was, at the time, you know, kind of questionable as to whether I would get out or whether I would be travelling through the, you know, water stream to the saucer. So I was like...
right, if you've got the comparator over on this side...
So...
You have to do like that. So the comparator on that one.
Facing from the dropper.
Yeah. No, not that one. The one...
this one. Ooh. There we go.
And you can... So that would be... We'd need a... There we go. So that would be powered on. Now if I go and flip the switch down here, does that turn it off?
Yep. Oh, nice.
Does it turn it back on when I do it again?
Yep. I heard the click before I saw the light, but yeah, that is going on and off, so that switch is definitely working.
Oh, missed.
Oops.
I just had it in water.
Yeah, I think when I did the duper, I think it was before it was full of water, so I added the extra leaf blocks just to...
Now, to lock it up, I guess we need to come in like this. Power that. Which would lock it. So I'm going to flip the switch so it should be off, on. Okay.
That's,
Is that powered?
That is powered.
So now if we unpower this, it might throw one out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh nice.
But it's locked.
Ah, that's definitely, but like I said, I was trying to figure out how to lock the hopper, and I knew in certain circumstances if it was powered it would lock it, but it was just trying to figure out how to lock it.
Right, so the big test, if I go and turn it, we should get blowy ups.
That's yeah, that is working, and it's handy to have the switch there.
Yeah. Right, should be locked now and switched off eventually. Maybe a few more will flow out.
Yeah, that's locked. That's all good. Awesome. And even though because I have moved this up, I moved this up a couple of blocks, and sometimes
it's on the worst name.
Pardon?
It still fell and landed on the obsidian. So
yeah. But then, having said that, it doesn't really matter if it does explode sometimes when it's not on there, so that then obviously it can get rid of any extra warp blocks that might be floating.
I'll turn both farms on and get stuck down here.
Thank you for the creeper.
Trying to creepy.
Nice. Cosmo? Yes, he did.
And turn the boom booms on.
Ooh. And the boom booms are flowing. The one advantage about a duper is in this circumstances where it takes a while for the fungi, at least you're not wasting TNT.
Mm-hmm. Is this thing even working? Oh, yes, it is, yes. Come on, give us a mushroom. Alright, this one worked a bit. Red mushrooms better?
I don't know. But see, yeah, the red ones for some reason. I don't know if you get more chance of getting red mushrooms than you do what, but that doesn't really make much sense because of the, you know.
Yeah. Well, sometimes on the green one you get red ones as well, don't you?
Yeah. But on the plus side, like, red ones to grow up need the red nylium, so that's kind of a small bonus that we're not going to get red mixed up with green and vice versa.
I just want to see one green mushroom grow. That's all I want. No, it still works. Things are growing here, but they're not green mushrooms.
Well, it's good that it still works. There must just be, maybe there's like a different percentage of getting green or red mushrooms.
Truckpipe!
Oh, hey Truckpipe.
Long time no see. How are you doing, man? We haven't seen you for ages. Welcome to our mushroom farms, mushroom wood farms, with a duper.
But I still
25 months he's been subscribed, and he got the special 25-month "It's Happening" sound alert.
Nice.
Of course, most of my sound alerts are off, I think, or Stream Elements is down for some reason. They're doing work, and most of my things are switched off. Welcome in, TP. I don't think TP works, the command TP works in the subscription message, so you may want to try it again. Have we had some green ones come out then? I was distracted for some reason.
I think
there's one. Yes, it worked. There we go. I'm happy.
Yeah, I think maybe there might have been a green one at some point, because I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't remember there being so much wart on the top of the green.
Pipe says hi Wither as well. Should say that we are both streaming, so you can come over. What's your affiliate status or close to-ness at the moment?
But I'm fairly close. It's just that I need to stream more, because it is the 7 different days that I am mostly struggling with.
Like two or three streams in a week, So you do it like one stream a week. If you're just doing this one, I don't think it's enough for them to award you, bless you with their largesse.
Yeah. I need to do at least. I know I need to do more than one stream a week. Hey TP, thanks for the lurk. And I've just done some some things on CosmoGuy, and it's like, do you know, I could have streamed that. You know, I just built like a 4-tier crop farm with villagers, with minecart rails and minecart hoppers, and they all like go into a minecart unloader, and then into a dropper basically spits them out into a water stream, into a sorting system. And I was like, my redstone knowledge is getting better. I understand it a bit more than I used to. It's just obviously things
can
like...
you build item sorters from memory yet?
Most of the time, yeah. The only thing I needed the tutorial on was the dropper thing. But I'd watched one tutorial, like, because I did melon and pumpkin farm on there. I watched a redstone tutorial of a dropper system, and it was like a comparator, a block, then a repeater, then 2 blocks either side of the repeater, and then there was like a redstone torch. That worked on one, but then when I tried doing that same design on the one for the villager crop farm, I had to use a different one because for some reason it didn't spit the items out. And I'm like, now either I've got something slightly wrong when I've tried to repeat it, which is probably the case, because I don't understand why it would work on one thing and not another, especially obviously in the same version. But I've probably, you know, just sort of like, oh yeah, this will work, and then I'm like, why won't this work? But I used a different one and I've managed to get it working straight away. So I was like, oh yeah, this is quite like satisfactory, just listening to the TNT blowing up.
I wouldn't call it relaxing though. I was just looking for a way to turn down the volume of the booms. I don't know which slider it is.
Would it be?
It wasn't ambient environment. It wasn't players. I think it's hostile creatures, weather, blocks.
Blocks could be.
No, it doesn't do it. No, jukebox. No, blocks doesn't do it.
It's reduced it on. Yeah, I was going to say it's reduced it on mine.
Well, it's a very fine reduction.
Yeah.
9% is I can still hear it. 4% I can still hear it. Yeah. Well,
I've got it on 4%. Oh, if you turn it off completely, you can't hear it all.
That would probably be bad. I don't know if does that affect block breaking, so that would be bad in UHCs.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good in UHCs, because you need to be able to hear people digging.
Yeah. Well, I think we can call this a successful farm.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And with a working switch as well, so it can be turned on and off, whenever we need any of the...
I think it has to be turned off or it'll blow up when you leave the area.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, Recoded, I know Recoded had said before that, they'd forgotten to turn it off at times and had to rebuild it because it had blown itself up.
And Shrimp says this is a cool looking farm.
Yeah, this is... It was definitely a good idea to do one for Warped and one for Crimson.
Rather than the switcher, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, nearly fell off the scaffolding then. That's not good. I will be able to
connect things up so that one switch switches everything on and off. Nice work, though, says Scott, to all the peeps that took part. I think it was pretty much a group effort. Me and with Charis did it last week. We had Zaphod as well, Amradorn, Impishfox.
Yeah, so there's been a few of us like working on it over time.
A month now, isn't it?
Yeah, so something like that.
We started out with the one there that did both, and then went, yeah, this isn't working, so let's do another one.
Yeah, this one I'd say is like better, because then obviously, you know, even if you just want one type of wood, you know, you can run them both, and you know, then you can have more than, or you've got the other type of wood for if, you know, you plan on using it for anything.
Yeah. I don't remember which mod I've got that makes my flying change. Nimble, I think it's that one. Yeah. Perspective animation, auto third person, later a camera roll.
Awesome. Well, I'd definitely call this a success.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to go and play with Cosmo then?
Well, Cosmo cancelled.
Did he? All right.
Yeah, he cancelled his mini game. I said if, you know, we were finished, because I genuinely wasn't sure if we would be, but you know, it's like, you know, we got straight on it more or less, and it only took us an hour to build the farm, and then 10 minutes to build the switch. It was like, yeah. But I don't know if Cosmo is still in chat, so I don't know if he'll be putting the, you know, changing his.
He's not in my chat.
Maybe he's gone for an early night, or.
Quick check on Discord, maybe. There is something in there. No, it's just us being live. Battle Night won't go ahead. Sorry, peeps. Oh yeah, so you did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right then. Well, thank you for your help, and I'll see if there's see if it was like another 15 minutes, because
yeah.
Yeah.
Raid Zach and Charis.
Yeah.
What can we do for 15 more minutes?
Anything
to do over at Spawn? Did you see I put a house around my post office?
No, I don't think I did.
I tried to copy Iceland's design from her map room.
Oh wow. Well, no, I haven't seen it. So, you know, maybe we should go have a look. And of course, I've got a full inventory.
See where the rambles got to. Oh look, they're fine. I think there's 3 of them left.
Oh, just I better just turn this the like farm things off.
Turn the farm off. Good point.
Yeah, I was just literally about to fly off, and then I was like, oh, hold on a minute, the TNT's and we had that conversation about 2 minutes ago.
I know.
I was like, whoops. Well, that could have been interesting. Oh yeah, we did the farms, and then like Charis comes on, like, oh,
what farms? It's all blown up.
Yeah.
Right, those farms off, and the TNT is off then. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
I just lost an airblock. Need less. Loose ears, I think. There we go.
3 that went smoothly. I've decided to fly from the top. It's a bit daunting when you can't really see the ground, but then it was like I was quite high up, so
oh, missed. Slightly painful.
I never knew this was... Well, I did, because I've seen that Impishfox had gone, and I thought, where's that little tunnel? I've never seen that before. And I never saw it coming out of the... out of that portal before. I always go through Jerander's little...
You hear the lurk shrimp? Yeah. Well, Jerander's one, he goes through his thing and there's a door, so I thought... Oh.
Yeah. Well, every time I go down that long tunnel, I can always guarantee that, what do you call it? That there'll be hoglins waiting for me somewhere. Ooh. Very nice.
Thank you. Well, I mean, Iceland's was the design. I just... Although I did use black glass because I felt the white was too noticeable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it does. That looks good. I think it looks good because it obviously, like, before you could see all the
yeah, you can see all the bits.
redstone.
You can still see all the bits if you look inside.
Oh yeah. Ooh. This is a good little post office. It's like beyond my redstone knowledge. It was just like I had to read the book, I think, about 3 times for me to like figure it out. I was like, oh yeah, I just point the arrow to my head and then I'll get a shulker. And but yeah, this is I
just set myself the goal of doing something that had delivery of shulker boxes for a post office.
yeah.
That's what I ended up with.
Yeah, it's it's pretty neat.
Sure, I'm sure if somebody else with better redstone skills came along, they could compact it a bit more because it is a bit of a mess. But it works.
Well, that's what you need. You kind of need functionality. So you know you could like go with a more compact design, but there's not always the guarantee that it would work the way that you would want. You know, you would want it to.
So what were we talking about doing over here? Something about this community bit.
Charis had said maybe this could all go into some kind of building, you know,
well, I
so
mean,
that...
Didn't Amradorn make one down here?
Yeah, it is... I'm gonna go down the stairs when I can find them. Yeah, he started like a loading system, and I mean, there's the stuff in here. Cobble, ores, jungle, diorite, granite, and a site. Yeah, there's but I mean, some of this I think some of this was maybe from the like slime farm, because we'd filled up the cobbled deep slate. So I did recently put most of it into shulkers, although I've not done the cobbled deep slate. But yeah, I mean, I know it was suggested that something, I think something like this to go at the big dig, but yeah, so we could have this, you know, like 2 sorters, you know. I mean, you know, soon we're going to have more blocks, so, you know.
Oh yeah, need room for mud.
Yeah, and packed mud.
And another type. I'm still wondering why they haven't added in azalea wood yet. It's
yeah.
Like we're going to put oak in, and then we're just going to forget. I hope you never remember that we put in oak wood as azalea wood, and you're going to forget that, and we'll carry on as if nothing happened.
Yeah, it's like, and as much as the mangrove wood looks quite nice, it's like, well, they potentially could have changed the wood for the azalea, because I mean, oak wood is not the hardest block to come by, you know. It's in most biomes. I mean, even a savanna you'll find the odd oak tree, you know. So it's like, oh yeah, I know, let's add one of the most common wood types to the azalea. It's like, really? Hopefully one day they will, you know, they will, like, change it.
And the mangrove's red as well, isn't it? It's a redwood, and we've already got nether redwood.
Yeah, that is true.
I actually have no idea though what colour azalea would be. Got orange from, what do you call it?
Acacia's orange. Jungle is sort of has kind of pink like
tones,
yeah. I think
you got a few browns. Oak's light, birch is lightest. Then you got spruce and dark oak, haven't you? It's four grades of browns.
Yeah.
We're overrepresented on brown woods, to be honest. Perhaps that's why they didn't bother with azalea. They couldn't think of a good colour for it that would be the real colour.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on the flowering azaleas, they've got like a pinky purple flowery thing. So they could have a pink or a purple wood. That would be an interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not really. Yeah. Although I'm not like, because obviously you've got so many different kind of colour variants in the game. You know, sometimes it would be hard to know what to put them with. But you know, if you've made something out of stone brick, for example, and say, oh look, I've got access to pink wood. You know, I can have like a pink door frame. You know.
Yeah, because I mean, the woods are still ones you can do slabs and stairs in, which you can't do with. And obviously, there's a lot of colours of wool, concrete, terracotta.
Yeah.
But there's no slabs and stairs of those ones.
No, I can understand them not having stairs and slabs for wool. You know.
I think stairs, wool stairs would be like the dripstone plants that they collapse if you stand on them for too long.
Oh, the drip, the drip leaf, that would actually be quite funny, and like they have like a random sort of time, so it's like you don't know when that's likely to collapse. Like the drip leaf, you know, obviously if you stand on it long enough, it will. But
yes, it's powered by redstone for some reason.
Yeah, that is like very strange, and like obviously we're getting, you know, we'll be getting the skulk sensors and all that kind of stuff as well. I think
Scott's looking forward to the new blocks too.
Yeah, the new blocks I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to the mangrove swamp. I'm just not so convinced about, is it worth risking your life in the deep dark? You know, yes, there is unique loot, but do you want to really risk your life to find broken records to put together? Although the Echo Shard is, could be useful.
Well, I feel with that particular compass that you can make out of that by the time you can go to the ancient city with the idea of coming back with your stuff, you've probably got enough stuff already that it's not actually a problem when you die.
Yeah.
You need to get back and find your stuff.
Yeah, that is a good point. And on Cosmo's server, it will be even less valuable because keep inventories on. So it's like, well, I'll know where I died, but I won't need to go get my stuff. I'll just use this to find the deep dark again. If I want to go back. But yeah, that did it did make me laugh when I saw it, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, on my brother's server, keep inventories on, so it will not be so valuable. It might just be something. Oh look, I've got this. It's in an item frame, and that's about as far as it goes with that. But I mean, the ancient cities do look nice.
I do feel like that this thing they've got in the middle of them, this big frame that you can't move the blocks of, and you can't break them, and you can't take them. They must have some plans for it.
I think they do.
It feels like they want to add another dimension, and that would be the way you get to it. But they just don't have enough time.
Yeah,
I think this cycle.
Yeah, I think that like the past couple of years, like the Nether update, we did have some surprises and it was nice. I do think that there was a little bit over enthusiastic about what could be added for definite into the game. And it's like, because I saw Zoomavoid's video saying that a lot of the community are really disappointed with this update. It's like, yeah. I am a bit disappointed with things that haven't made it, the promised and it didn't make it. And it's like, well, I think when they do Minecraft Live is what they should probably do is say, right, for example, I'll take the end, because we've not had an update on that yet, and that might not necessarily be the next update, but it could be in a future one. I think they should say, right, it's an end update, this is one feature we're adding, and then that way the community can get hyped about that one feature, and then if they've got time they can add more into it, because then people aren't going to be disappointed at what's not made it into the game, but they're more disappointed because they promised something in the game and then it's like, oh, we couldn't. I mean, bundles, I understand it's the parity between Java and Bedrock.
Yeah, they're very much a mouse-based thing, aren't they? You have to drag them over your inventory to pick them up.
Yeah. So that I can understand. And I think, like, putting archaeology in a cave and cliff update, which was already going to potentially have been the biggest update that they've ever attempted to do, I think was a little bit optimistic. But hopefully one day it will get added into.
Yeah, Scott says it's Microsoft paw prints over it. I think Microsoft, they pretty much said Microsoft are the ones who say what they have to aim for as an update, and I think they're because Minecraft is, you bought it 10 years ago and you're still playing it, and they don't get any more money. They kind of use the updates as PR to pull more people in.
And one thing,
so they're not allowed to go a long time without producing a new update. That's why you get 2 updates a year to keep the churn.
But it was Microsoft that said that you needed an end game. We got the end game, but it's not the end of the game.
I mean, things have changed because they obviously when they were thinking about it then in maybe different ways. Now it's this long-term thing where you get the kids coming in through Bedrock and that level of stuff And they get money there because they get it from the marketplace. But Java itself is still sort of like, it's like the big one that people look for.
Yeah.
And then they need to keep it in the news so that people will also get the Java version.
Yeah. I mean, one thing ZactheDragon said is like, and it is actually true, they release the updates around the same time as the holidays. It's like, we know we'll get one sort of around the end of November, you know, in December, just a bit before Christmas. Well, that's unless Mojang are like, we're so exhausted, you know, because obviously, I mean, the kind of stuff that goes into this, you know, some of the technical stuff is probably more difficult to do when you're working from home. So I kind of understand why Caves and Cliffs got split up, but I don't think even they realised how much they took on until they had to tell everybody, oh, well, we're splitting up into 2 parts, and technically part of the Wild update is the 3rd part of the Caves and Cliffs with the Warden, you know, so...
Yeah.
But hopefully, you know, things are getting back to normal, so hopefully the next update they announce, they'll be able to keep some things from us and just sort of be like, oh, well, you know, release the snapshots, and it's like, oh, I didn't know this was going to be in the game, you know.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have the little surprises and things that...
Yeah, well, I feel...
You find by playing the game rather than because it's been announced or because somebody's made a farm for it 30 seconds after the release.
Yeah, the one thing I enjoyed about like the Nether update was we knew about the Crimson and the Warped Forest being in. We had no idea about the Piglin Brutes, the Bastions, or the Basalt Deltas, and they even said that we wouldn't get a 3rd biome. And, you know, and they pulled that off because when a 3rd biome came in, I was like, I didn't think we were getting it, you know. So it was that element of surprise. So it was like, oh, I'm even more excited now, you know, because they didn't mention it. So I do think that, you know, they should sort of announce some features, and the ones that they don't announce, they work on after. And if it don't get made into the game, it doesn't matter because they're not letting anybody down, you know. Whereas as long as the features that they have announced, you know, did make it into the game. But the pandemic, I think, has had a massive effect on everything. But we'll see where we are this time next year, you know, see if they promise anything that doesn't get made into the game. But I think Zach and Charis might be streaming.
Yes, they are.
Now. Right. Did you want to raid one and I'll raid the other? Or are we going to do a double raid?
Who do you want to raid?
Well, Charis raided me a little while ago, and I don't think I've raided Charis yet. But then I'm torn because I know it's Zach's birthday as well, so it's like... But then I can still watch both streams, so I can raid Charis and have both streams open.
Okay. You raid Charis and I'll raid Zach.
Okay. Right. I'll jump off call.
Yep.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Right, we are going to raid Charis. So, thank you very much for coming by. Let's see if I've got this right. I am going to mute my desktop sounds. No. Yeah, I'm muting my desktop sounds because I am... There we go. Right. Let's have a look. Would help if I put space in. I will get to write the name correctly. Right. Thank you all for coming by. I will catch you next time. And we're going to raid Charis. Bye.